Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? I'm gonna hope we're good. Obviously, I'm gonna hope we're good, because if we weren't good, then I'd be a little bit sad. Right. I'm very quickly going to hop over to the game screen. Hello. But I'm also gonna hop over to the chatting stream, because I've got an important question. I'm doing this very slightly differently today. Let's move that. And it's sort of testing something that might work for like watch along, stuff like that. I do hope you're well. I'm fantastic, John. Hope you're well as well. Just to check, you can hear me okay right now, yeah? I hope so, because if not, then that could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, cool. I'm no need. Gonna do a quick second test. I'm gonna mute myself on StreamYard, but unmute myself on OBS just to see if that works. Hello, Iris. So, how about okay, cool. So that was muted. Fantastic. Yeah, the general idea of what I'm doing is I'm instead of like normally streaming through OBS, which works fine, I'm streaming through OBS, but I'm only streaming to StreamYard, and I'm using StreamYard to stream in two different places at once, which is a fun little change, which introduces its own fun little challenge. In that I am not 100% sure how I can get the streamy backgroundy music going, which could be a fun little challenge. If we're wanting the streamy backgroundy music, obviously. That's completely up to you guys. Let's start a poll. And let's hop over to game screen as well. Ideally, this should be coming through at the same quality as it normally does. If it isn't, just let me know. You've got no idea what I'm talking about. I'll be honest, I only half know what I'm talking about. Apparently, this is what Joe does for his watch-alongs, which is complex and confusing. I don't want to play an FA Cup replay against Coventry. What was the plan for this match again? I don't know. That's fine. We'll hop into a tactical meeting. Right, do we want to win against Coventry, realistically? Are we that arsed about getting to the 5th round of the FA Cup? Especially since we're already missing a couple of players. I think no, right? Surely. But the good thing, right, is... Oh my god, manage broadcast. Select that one. Cool. West Ham have just dumped me out of the Carabao. That's not really a problem. It's only the Carabao. No one's that bothered about the Carabao. But this is what I can do now. Have you seen? Yeah? I could do the chat things because I'm streaming from OBS into StreamYard, and StreamYard is the bit that the chat bits pop up on. I don't know whether it's taking in chat stuff as normal through the chat in like this section here, right above me. So if you could just spam a couple of messages, that would be fantastic. This is just a big old tech support is everything working stream for me at the moment, which is great fun. By great fun, I mean Oh god, oh god. This isn't fun at all. Help. But let's hop right on into it then. Leeds versus Coventry. Ethan Ampadu is not fully fit and may struggle to see out the match. He's also been booked, so I don't really want to mess with that. Let's try our new best friend, Pascal Clemence. Chat is now popping up. Fan Dabby Dozy. Excellent. I love fixing problems that I don't even know are problems. Oh, why is everyone failing their fitness tests? Alvin, you can have a game. Yeah, this match is not going to be a win, is my general feeling, but that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind. We might as well protect some players whilst we're at it. Who else do we drop? Viper, I want to play. Do I? I'll try Piru. Why not? See if he's any good. Have you seen Rob Price's left Leeds? I have, and I don't know how I feel about it. Because, to be fair, he kept that Bielsa side fit and healthy for 3 years. Which, with the amount of training that we were doing, is bonkers. It's silly. But then again, could we have kept them a little bit more fit? Could we have been okay? You're enjoying Clemens then? I'm a bit ahead of you on mine, so I've got Coop minus bossing my midfielders. He's only played once or twice. Like, I've literally only played on stream. So, I've just realised that the thing covers my face, doesn't it? That doesn't help me in the slightest. Anyway, Pascal to Brendan Aronson. Pascal Clemens finds Marius Wolf. Brendan Aronson now cuts inside very neatly to Brandon Williams. You know, I keep complimenting Sensi, and then he does stuff like that. That hurts me, you know. Genuine, honest devastation. I don't think I can handle it, which is quite sad. But also, it's interesting to see that I've got people now currently watching on Twitch, which is quite nice. That's very rare. Also, let me know if the multi-streaming is working or not. If it isn't, that is completely fine. I can always work something out, but I quite like sort of going both of the ways. People reckon he's been sacked. I'll be honest, like, when it comes to, like, heads of medical departments, that is such a behind-the-scenes job that I feel like we can never be that informed. Once they got injured, they never really came back properly. Bamford, Firpo, Roberts, Tyler, etc. But then they're injury prone anyway. To be fair, he did bring Junior Firpo back from the dead, which is the most impressive thing I think any human being has ever done. And I ain't going to complain about that. Piru. That could have been a nice goal. But he seemingly refuses. Cool. There we go. All right. Marius Wolf puts it outside-ish to Aronson. I don't... What? Should that be a goal? What's the goalkeeper doing? Does he know he's on the pitch? Is it what? Hello, Iris. Yes, you're such a good girl. Yes, you're such a good kitty. I am still considering finding a way to set up a second camera for Iris's favourite spots. I've not worked out how to do that yet, so that's fine. Gabby Sara finds Willie Gnonto. Sensi can't score. Hadji Wright is going to try and build a little bit of a counter. It doesn't work, so Mason Clark is going to lose the ball to Marius Wolf. It feels a little bit unfair. Cat. I can try, but she's not in the room at the moment. I've just realised that a bunch of the YouTube chat won't have seen that. We have had a request for CatCam. But yeah, let's I'm going to work out a way to combine the chats. I say that, I'm just going to sort of show the chats as we're going. Wolf to Aronson. Aronson goes down the outside. Fires his way across. Puts it on the inside. Can Piru be under it? He can. It's on target, but it's not quite good enough, is it? It's not what you need. You need goals. I didn't know everyone was this opposed to the stream background music, but okay. That's fine, guys. I can stream without background music. 80% saying no. Good heavens. Iris cam for definite. Iris cam is something that I might have to work on, yeah. Because I've got the right number of cameras for it. It's a wiring question more than anything, I think. Because I can get the camera to about here. I didn't see the poll. You would have voted yes. I think you still can vote yes. I think it's still going. No, it isn't, because I stopped it. Should strap a GoPro to a collar. Have you seen how much GoPros cost? Like, I might consider it. No, because you can't really get a live feed out of a GoPro. Unless you're, like, actually good at live streaming. And I'm not. I am not that. Not even a little bit. Oh, I might do a little bit of nose itching, by the way. I have been very much abused by the dog because we went out for a little walk right before stream. Nice little 20-minute wander. And despite the fact that we live in Blackpool, where everything is paved over and there is no grass anywhere, little bastard still found the one bit of cut grass in the entire city. Is it a city? Is it a town? I don't know. But he found the one bit of cut grass, so I am hay fevered up the chuff at the moment. Okay, cool. Everyone needs to show why the praise is justified, because we do. Let's be honest. If we don't show why our praise is justified, then we're never going to do anything, are we? No, we're just going to sort of flounder. You don't want to flounder. Copycat version of a GoPro. Surely a copycat version would be much worse to try and live stream from. Oh, Pascal, you spooked me. Didn't like it. We're going to make some changes on 60, I think. Is 60 a good point to make the subs? I don't know. We'll work it out. It depends on if Sensi's okay. Because he has apparently damaged his foot, which is a pair of words that you don't like to hear when you're playing football. It's even worse if it's the ball of his foot. Just think about that. That's football with an injured ball foot. No, wait, that would also be a football. I don't know. Old Pooch Zazina took her out for a walk once. Out for about an hour. She waited until we were halfway across the road on our way home to stop for a poo. That's not ideal. That's not where you want that to happen. Not even a little bit. And I apologize that you had to go through that. Previous pup before Arlo, named Lulu, was really, really bad at knowing the best places to stop. And yeah, that led to a few incidents over time. Avi, you're meant to be a moderator. Language. Gah. We've got guests in the form of Twitch chat. Sensei, doesn't work out again. John, have you seen the result of the bit of malarkey that I pulled, by the way? That was recently discussed on stream. and I decided after stream, yeah, I've got to fully commit to it now. And I edited it into something, and I was like, I'm really proud of how that's come out. So if you've not seen it yet, I might pop that on in a few moments. We need to make another change, so I'm going to bring on Widrogo. He's quite good. The Rickrolling indeed. Oh yes. It has now become something. It's not just simple Rickroll. No. Hold on, Javi Hernandez, out wide. No, you've not seen the results of it. Oh, you're about to. I did like your comment on the most recent video where you were basically just saying, I'm not going to do what you ask, right? And I was like, that's fair, but I'd like you to. Right, Javi Hernandez. What was that, Javi? Are you sure that was the ball that you wanted to play? When it's 1-0 against Coventry and we kind of need to win this game of football? Widrow, go. That was a nice challenge on Alvin Sanchez. It could have been bad, but it turned out okay. Melier, decent stop. Okay, fine. We're good. We're okay. Breathe. You're not including me in the compilation of stupid. I don't know if you are in the compilation. Evie is very deliberately in the compilation. Although it wasn't me that called it a compilation of stupid. For clarity. Thomas, God, stop. I want to make a change, but I don't know what change to make. Let's bring on our good friend Nelson. The Admiral. Well dealt with. Grove concedes another corner. I didn't call you stupid. I didn't call you stupid at all. That was John. That's a point. I don't know if I've got any Twitch mods. That's something that I'll need to think about. Oh, shitters. I'm loving this injury crisis right now. It's going really well for me. Fuck. How's that happened? That's just not fair. It's just not unacceptable. Also, if people aren't yet, I know I popped this in the chat in the most recent stream, but if you're new to the stream, I'm streaming simultaneously on Twitch, so if you prefer the vibe over there, then you can hop on over there. If you're also on Twitch, you can hop over towards the YouTube as well. It's literally just my name with the same channel logo and everything. It's a lot harder to link YouTube channels on Twitch because Twitch is incredibly tetchy when it comes to terms of service stuff, which is always an adventure. Clemens goes short to Gruev. Let's see if Big Elan can do anything. Absolutely not. It's absolutely like your choice of stream to watch, by the way, considering they are identical. Oh my god. That should have gone in. That should have definitely gone in. Oh. Right, Javi. To Alvin Sanchez. Back to Javi Hernandez. Please be full time. Please be full time. Please. Okay, 1-0. We take a 1-0. No added time. Well, no extra time. 8 minutes of added time because everyone got fucking injured. Sorry, we were being behaved in terms of our language. Everyone got very injured. I'm on Twitch. I've used it like 3 times in about 5 years. That's fine. However many times you use it, like. But if you've not like followed over there, and you can, that'd be appreciated. Also, is Twitch Prime still a thing, or did they like kill Twitch Prime? Oh, Sensi's injured as well. Or did they kill Twitch Prime off? Because if you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe on Twitch for free, not just follow. which is something like, it's free for you, but it gives me something like £2 a month, maybe, something like that. And I'm going to follow YouTube membership rules on that as well. That's going to be going to Prostate Cancer UK until I've done the big long walk. Which should be fun, I think. That should be a good time. I don't think I've got any of my Twitch alerts and stuff set up, though, which could be a little bit of a concern, but that's fine. Right, as promised, though, I'm going to hop towards the start of the whole match, and then I'm going to demonstrate the absolute... Well, it's not Hull, it's Blackburn. My bad. And then I'm going to straight big brain stuff that we pull in out here. Is my stream dead on Twitch? Okay, I wasn't moving for a minute. I got a little bit concerned. Which I think is fair to be concerned, to be honest with you. Considering that this is a big old testy. Not a big old testy, but it's a test. Right, more injuries. That's what you love to see. With Strauch being tired as well. Oh my god, this is problems. So, the thing that we did earlier. If you're new, in my YouTube videos at the end, I get everyone to do a little bit of a comment at the end just to prove that they've been there right to the end of the video. I decided to like fully commit to doing that this time out. And I did what what a lot of YouTubers would describe as a social experiment. Let's have a quick look. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure my YouTube comments are going to love me right now. Down below in the comments, put the word never, because Dan James is never going to leave. I think gonna sums him up. Down below in the comments, put the word gonna as... That'd be the word. Give Ratkov. Give. Pop the word you in the comments. Not like your name, but you. Just pop in the comments the word up. Never gonna give you up. Oh, I'm so glad that that was successful. I admit that I have killed the amount of trust that I've got from my YouTube chat for a significant amount of time now. But you know what? I think it was funny enough to be worth it for me. Look at this injury list, man. Is he coming through Evie? I'll deal with him. I've not done anything. I've been completely not. I've been normal. I've been rational and sane. Why you gotta come at me like that? There's no need. Although Evie was on the gullible list, despite knowing what was happening. Although I do know that she knew what was happening, and that's maybe why I put her on the gullible list. Because I thought it was a bit funnier that way. Right. Right. The issue here is Dennis is only ready for 45 minutes of football. So I could do this. It does mean playing with Drogo. Maybe he's good. What is this normal? I'm not sure I understand rational and sane either. Same, to be honest with you. Yeah, completely correct. None of us do any of those things. 33 for Omar Richards. 3 is a good left-back number. Let's just double it because he's our second or third choice. Show Schmodix onto the wrong foot. Show that the recent praise is justified. And let's get into it. Hopefully with fit players at the end of the match. If that doesn't happen, then sadness times. Unpleasant boy times. I'm going to run that test again, actually. I'm going to run the poll once more. But I'm going to run it a bit longer this time, just because I know that more streamy regulars might have different opinions. Well, what? Okay. Somehow that went in, and somehow it's gone down as an own goal. I didn't even see what happened. Yeah, it is, to be fair. So I'm having to bob in and out because I'm working. That's fine. All good. And for the people that like to mess with the poll sometimes, by the way, please don't mess with this one. It genuinely, I want to make sure that the um, streams are as good as possible for people. So just honest opinions would be nice. Oh my god, Gruev scored again. And Gruev only scores worldies in this save, doesn't he? That's all he can do. And, you know, I appreciate him for that. Had to go outside in the real world to connect to this to watch. Feel privileged. Oh, thank you. Can you vote honestly and comment for fun? Yeah, go on. I'll let you off. Why did you have to go into the real world for it? I thought you said earlier that you had the work Wi-Fi now. Sigurdsson. Oh, that was spooky. But it's a nice 2-0 lead, as long as we can hold it. Maybe we're about to see Wedrogo just have like an absolute breakout here. I'd love it. That'd be so nice. I feel like it might not happen, but it'd be very like comforting. Anyway, Brandon Williams finds Charlie Cresswell. Ellie Grove to Gabby Sara. Gabby Sara goes through to Aronson. Viper misses. Oh, gang. Wanted that one to go in. But this is a question of, can we trust this entire lineup, this entire squad, sorry, in any of the matches that we play? Because Blackburn are like 6th or something like that. They're not an awful side. So this is really a question of, what's the squad depth like? What sort of upgrades will we need in the Premier League outside of like people that are leaving? Aronson, Grove, how's it go? Oh my god, I thought Grove was scoring again. Nelson! Ah, wonderful. I think you need a real annoying background song to play on repeat to send you loopy. Wonderful. I don't mind the music at all. In fact, I quite like it. It's cheesy. It's very copyright free. And the kind of people that make copyright free music are either really, really, really kind or not the best of musicians, so they give away their music, which is fair. I like, and that's massively appreciated. Because the company Wi-Fi doesn't allow me to YouTube, which is trash. Ah, that's not fun. I've played YouTube videos through the training. I wonder if it's something to do with it being live rather than pre-recorded. I don't know. It could also be the Wi-Fi versus the network, or it could be related to like your account. Although I'm getting into old tech support stuff that I'm not going to bother with, to be honest with you. We're only in the office 4 days a month. I thought you were still in the office more now. I think you should make your own with one of those stylus things. I absolutely should not. I know nothing about any music theory in the slightest, so I'm going to stay a little bit clear on that one. Because that feels like it's an awful idea. And I absolutely do not trust myself. Where were we? I've lost my tabs now because I've got like 17 of them. This is what happens when you're trying to multi-stream and you haven't quite figured it out yet. For training, I'm in for the whole month, following that I'm at home most of the time. Ah, that's fair. That's more manageable then. Right, I think we just praise the boys. Half an hour in and we're 3-0 up. Pissing it. Easy. You say this, you managed to get... oh, dear. Annoy here too. Ooh, ad, run away. I would like to make the note that as much as you're trying to annoy there too, there is a way to avoid the ad, and the ad is with Twitch Prime subscription. Ooh, very nice. Because one of us has monetized our Twitch channel. Because guess who was incredibly bored during COVID? It was me. And I hadn't figured out that I was better at pre-recorded stuff than live stuff. Am I better at pre-recorded stuff than live stuff? I think I am. It's up to you guys. What do you think? Let me know. Uncalled for. I'm messing. You know I'm messing. My mum bought me a keyboard as a kid. All it did was annoy everybody with it. Ah, Nelson, you filthy boy. The thing is, as long as like you're enjoying yourself, like I can't see people being that annoyed. Like just have a good time. It's great. Official motion in place for me to get my mod status on Twitch too, since you're also my mod. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's devastating. Genuinely painful. I like the chit chat and lives, to be fair. I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of prefer doing lives. Don't say this to the video viewers, but like, I don't know, it's a bit more free flowing, a bit more fun. It's like on the occasions where I'll like dive headfirst into the end of this sentence that I've seemingly lost immediately. Like when I'm diving headfirst into doing a live thing without having like all my banners and stuff ready. I think it's more fun because it's less like I'm doing a scripted video, just recording it live at the time, if that makes sense. I don't know if that was a penalty, but that's fine. It's going to Viper, and he's gonna score a hat trick. Fantastic. To be fair, I think they were annoyed merely due to my constant breathing. Jesus. I've premium on here. I can do without ads on here, so why give you my Prime? That's a good question, to be fair. Maybe if you brought in, since you're monetized, the things that we can pay to mess with your game/stream, I'd be more tempted. Do you mean like channel points stuff? Or do you mean the stuff that I'd actually have to like spend time programming? Because if you're on about like I don't know if you watch Doug Doug, but if you're on about the stuff that the likes of Doug Doug do, that's a little bit too tricky for me. A lot of that stuff requires a lot of behind-the-scenes coding, and I cannot do that. Viper, I thought he was about to score a fourth. Both. I mean, if you want to make some suggestions on stuff that I can try and like include, then I'd be absolutely down for it. Velasco, I thought was going to get fouled then. That would have been another penalty. I would have probably given that one to Viper as well and let him score 4. He just runs this league. No, just more donks, heavier weights, make you do it in fancy dress, etc. That would be horrible. On RCJ, we can really mess with the game, but we essentially just purchase it with our channel points, and then he actions it himself rather than auto-doing. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you can think of, like, shit that would be done through that means, then sure. How long are you streaming for? I don't know. Why? Is there a time that you would like the stream to be gone by? Is there a time that you would like to stream beyond? I've got a rough idea, like, but I'm curious. No, because John is gonna suggest something completely out of pocket. Oh, Schmodix has hit the bar. Right, I'm going to make a couple of subs. Callum Britton's had a horrible day. 5.8, Jesus. Alan Velasco is ripping him a new one, but somehow he's only on a 6.9. I'm going to keep him on the pitch, though. Gabi Sarra, I'm going to take off for Alvin Sanchez. And his favourite chipmunks. I'm going to try Javi Hernandez at centre back because I'm kind of curious. And we'll bring on Omar Richards as well. Because we want to be taking Brandon Williams off because he's at risk of a little cheeky, freaky bit of a suspension if he gets booked. Who's your left back? Better not be Brandon. It is, but that's just because he left Scum as a free agent, which means that therefore he must not have that much love for them anymore. Plus, he was free. Like, you got to balance your dislike of them against the Yorkshireman's love of freebies. It's got to be a freebie, hasn't it? Oh, what a block! Where's Georgie? Georgie's injured. Georgie's one of my many, many injured. Just have a few things I need to get done, but I like listening and chatting. Yeah, I'll probably be about for a good bit. Like, there's some other bits that I need to get done as well. Like I need to hang a load of washing, including a very, very nice cozy dressing gown style thing that I really, really like. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm not. I'm just sort of like balancing between things. She do stream on Twitch. The streams are actually good as well, which is honest. It shocked me as well. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a nice hangout, and I would argue that she's got the best dang moderators available. Can't complain with a free agent. To be fair, Georgie got injured in my save as well. Yeah, currently the injury list is big. It's unpleasant. Say the line. Oh, that's heavy. For anyone new, Donk is our good friend. Donk, a 12-kilogram kettlebell, where every time we concede, Donk gets lifted 5 times. And it hurts. Which is why I'm investing 2, quite hard, 3, in defenders, 4, in this save, 5. Because it keeps us nice and safe and secure at the back. Alvin Sanchez to Brendan Aronson, Pascal Clemens now. I'm beginning to have questions about Pascal Clemens as a defensive midfielder. He's not even playing as a defensive midfielder in this match, is he? He's just playing as a midfielder. Oh dear. Omar Richards is beaten by Hedges. Good challenge, though. Follow-up doesn't work out for them, but a 5-1 we take. Good bit. Could you be any more vague? I mean, lots of it's work stuff, and it's work stuff that I'm not allowed to like publicly talk about at the moment. And this is not allowed to publicly talk about in like I genuinely cannot. Like, if I were to discuss it on stream, I'm not sure I would have a job afterwards. So I could have just said work stuff, but you would have similarly been like, oh, that's a little bit vague. And I was like, yeah, it is. You know it is. It is on purpose. Oh god, I'm gonna have to jump through hoops to sign into Twitch. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. If you've got like an old Twitch account, it can be quite tricky to sign in. Doesn't it tend to just be like your Amazon username and password? Maybe. Right, 5-star Leeds triumph with Nelson Viper getting himself another hat trick. He is growing and growing and growing. We love to see it. Leeds related? No, not Leeds related. It's basically I work for a sports broadcaster, and there are future plans coming down the line, which are great fun. Didn't create mine with my Amazon. I made it separate and then linked my Amazon, so it depends. That's true. Waiting for an SMS. Quick, someone text John and confuse him. All right. I'm secretly the Leeds manager in real life. Yeah, Daniel Farke is just like a meat puppet. Oh, we're closing in on the record number of wins despite having, what, 10, 15 matches left to play? Right, move on. Time to recognise Aronson as a squad player. No, I'm not going to do any of these because sod it, it's not worth it. Joffrey's declined in the last 6 months. Brilliant. Wonderful. Nelson has been spectacular. Coaching department's currently full. I mean, yeah, but this guy's really good. And who's the head performance analyst? Oh, this guy's way better than that. Yeah, sorry. Oh, this guy's already working for me. Cool. Better coach than Rubens Crespo. I'll schedule that after the meeting as well. End the meeting. Go on. Put your Twitch link in chat. No, I refuse. Fine. I love that from this stream, you're going to get more followers on Twitch than I am. That feels fair. That feels like the way that should definitely be working. Yep. Oh, shit. I was meant to do that, wasn't I? That's fine. We'll get to it. Right, nothing valuable in there. That's fine. Need to approach to sign you as a fitness coach. Thank you. And I'm going to offer you the job of head performance analyst because you probably deserve it because you're quite good at analysing performances. Don't know if you knew that. Yeah, let's have a look at our injuries. Recently returned, we have Ethan Ampadu, we have Dennis Mann, and Georgie Rutter, who is just coming back now. 7 days away, we've got Dan James. 6 days to 2 weeks is Archie. 7 to 3 weeks is Willie. 4 to 12 days is Stefano Sensi, and Jacob Ramsey is still fucking miles off. While you're there, mod me. No. Maybe. How do I even do that? Right, turn on mod view. Can I do it from mod view? Don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool, mod. You reckon Hull will have a good season next year? Got a feeling they might fall off a bit. It depends on who they get to keep. If good old Jaden Philogene is still at the club, they've got a fairly reasonable shot, I think. Dennis, can you get healthier, please? I would quite like to be able to get you a work permit. I think we're going to have to play Velasco as well. Ampadu is also knackered. And Williams is a booking away from a suspension. This is going so well. This is Oh, it's wonderful. Why did everyone get injured at the same time? The best bit is we'll be playing 4 days away as well. Right, I've done it and I've followed you, Baby Zeb. Also, wow, your eyes are so blue. Mine are brown. I know. It's new that you can add it in mod. You just got the notification about that today. Ooh. Imagine getting notifications from Twitch. I think Twitch are just mad that I'm basically cheating on them with YouTube. Ooh. So for the regulars, we've got a majority of people saying stream background music. For the non-regulars, we've got not stream background music. So I don't know what to do. It's all very confusing. Oh, Yavi. Heavy. Why you gotta kick it out of play? Why you gotta do that to me? Right, Louis Coyle, ex-Leeds player. Gives it to Lonvik. Slater finds Omir, Tufan, out to Longman. Oh, shit. Good challenge. Sarah to Velasco, who cuts inside as I go. You can tell Velasco's not 100%, because normally he scores those. Which, if he's not right now, that's bad. No, YouTube, do not run an ad right now. We are mid-match. You know that isn't how this works. Pascal Clemens finds Pascal Starak. Oh, we got 2 Pascals. Longman, he's cutting this back. No, he isn't. For some reason, he's having a shot, which doesn't work out for him, I think, which makes it even funnier. I felt like they gave us a good game both games last season. Jacob Greaves is good as well. I think the issue that we had with Hull in the first match was, for some reason, Rodon was sent off for what were 2, let's be honest, not yellow card offences, which felt slightly bullshit. But sort of got to deal with it. Velasco, far post, Sanchez. Brandon Williams, please. Let's just score a goal. I know we're only half an hour in, and I might be asking a lot, but we've scored by now normally. I hope that works. Yeah, I've changed the view very, very slightly. But let me know if it doesn't work out. Just because I want to make sure that everything is working 100%. I think we need to show everyone the recent President Justified button. A real shot at that. We absolutely should. Oh, hello, Twitch. You have gained a few new viewers. How are we all doing? Unless it's the same viewers as YouTube, in which case, please stick around, because it's double the ad rev. Dennis Mann gives it out to Longman. Blocks the shot. It'll do. Seri. Weirdly, not playing in Italy, but fires it to the far post. Well dealt with by Pascal. Just going to say Pascal now, because sorry, we'll just sign an entire team of Pascal. The Sponge Peg Pascals, that's the goal. Well dealt with. Louis Coyle is there to follow up, though. For some reason, they have just had control at the start of the second half, and I don't like it. Omir is in miles of space. Elan, what a stop. We needed that. We really, really needed that. Sarah. Oh! Seri goes to Alfie Jones. Alfie Jones goes to Coyle. James, who is not even the best James in either of our squads, but I've not been able to pick him for the match day because he's one of our dozen injuries. Slater, what a challenge by Sarah. Stroke heads out to Man. Finds Velasco, inside to Sanchez. Sanchez finds Viper. Wonderful little bit of football here. Dennis Mann pushing forwards. Plenty of players on the inside. Can the Romanian put in a wonderful ball? He can, but no one's there. Oh. Start wearing glasses finally at the age of 44 and going blind. Also, I've got that came here on a small boat type look. What? Okay. I've got depth that's good, but it's all half injured. Okay, we'll try Rutter. We'll see what he can do for us. But our bench quality isn't quite there anymore because it all got killed. That's going to have to do for now, and we'll work it out if something else happens. If you've ever seen me in my glasses, feel special. I think I have. I don't know. Right, Sarah, find Sanchez. Sanchez. Come on, Williams, have a go. Oh, it's delicious. Wonderful little finish. Somehow, some way, that found its way into the back of the net. 2 or 3 deflections en route. Christ. We're not making this easy. Okay, Javi Hernandez is both tired and booked, so I think it's going to be Marius Wolf on that side, and we'll try Drame on the other side. Just swap out fullbacks. It's fine. Seri. Okay. Your eyes are flat. Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. But apparently, here we are. Skin, hair, eye colour. Okay. Omir, far post. Viper deals with it. Pascal picks it up. Couple of minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Scared. Trying to hide that I'm scared. Omir, okay. Longman. Oh! Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Chill. Breathe. Relax. Everything is okay. Melier pings it long. Viper loses the header, but Sanchez gives it to Georgie. Clemens loses the ball. But Marius Wolf wins it back. See, we're fine. We're okay. Breathe. We've got no problems. We're all good. Sanchez. That was the clumsiest keeping the ball in the corner I might have ever seen. Louis Coyle. Nice little catch from Elon, who has been, I think, good this match. I know lots of people might disagree, but I think he's been good. And you know what? I'm going to commit to the fact he's been good. Joseph's going to ball out next season. I think he will. Yeah. I think he's in the perfect position to kick on and grow from where he is at the moment. Oh, we were way worse than Hull. Can you tell that our team is exhausted and we're running out of footballers? Although, 84 points from 32 games. If we stopped now, in a normal season, there'd be a genuine chance that we get promoted on that. Again, not a normal season, very strong top of the championship. But I feel okay. Feeling okay. Nelson is somehow not going up in value at all, which is a bit weird. He's only got 2 years on his contract. Shit. Let's hope he doesn't push for a move then. Because the moment he does, that could be problems. Hello, Barry. How's it going? Hoping good. Oh, it's Parry twice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, is the quality good at the moment? Because I've had to run Football Manager through OBS and OBS through a different streaming software to stream on both at the same time, which is an adventure. So if we have quality issues, then just tell me. It's good on both. Hey, thank you very much. Because it turns out if I try and screen share on StreamYard, it doesn't work. So I've tricked it into thinking that. Why have we got the early kickoff? We don't even have a squad. So I've tricked it into thinking that Football Manager is my webcam, which seems to be working, and it seems to have not complained at me for a while. So I'm just going to stick with it. It's too much Joe. This is rude. This is unfair. Thank you. Don't know where we are FM wise. We've not lost for a good while. We're okay. A little bit blurry, but can read it. Thank you very much. Right, I followed here now too. That's what you call dedication to the cause. Ah, thank you. You see, this is where we get a slight issue now. Because now we've hit the point of the squad might be a bit too good to fit all the players in. Because Gruev's playing his way back in. Sara's been pretty good. Dennis Mann needs a lot of minutes in order to sign permanently. So I'm going to give him another 45. Georgie up top, part injured. He'll be fine. Woodrow, that's okay. We'll pop Omar Richards on the bench again. I can feel Forrest getting very, very mad at the fact that he's not playing, but he's also not good enough. So that's okay. You're like, oh, it's okay. It's fine. Cinema for Doctor Who or no? I don't know yet. I'm sorry. I'm a bit on the fence. I would say I'd suggest you solo watch. Like maybe like team watch afterwards, but I know for a fact that like I won't be a like messagey boy anyway because I will just be like zoned in. Because that first part of the finale, oh my god, so good. And part 2, I feel, if we're talking about Russell T Davis's past experience and various tips and hints that we've got about what the finale is going to look like, I ain't going to be looking away from iPlayer at any point. Has he dropped an all-time honer in your absence? No. The only reason he's not playing is that he's a bit tired. We've had so many games of football in so little time. So he's having a game rotated to the bench, basically. He got a hat-trick against... Who did he score 3 against? Can't remember. But he did get a hat-trick, and it was very, very nice. One of them was a penalty. So like, if we want to start calling him a pen merchant, that's on the board. But yeah, he's been decent. Alan Velasco destroys Lewis Baker. I would say ends his career, but he's not really had a career at any point in his career. Poor guy. Basically used as spare parts for Chelsea for his entire life. which sounds a bit sad. You'll have to rewatch from the beginning. Stick around for a bit for now. The unbeaten run is still going. We're still good. I'd recommend hopping back if you want to watch our favourite Viper having a good match. Hi gang, just watched no better. Thanks for the link. No problemo. And thank you for the 07. I appreciate it. Garen Qual. Okay. He is a quality player. Ha ha! Oh, I'm so funny. I don't. Trust me. I like me less than you guys do. Especially my puns. They ain't good. Georgie gives it to Dennis Man, who does not counter. Which is sad. The amount of players that you've suggested that are bossing it makes me proud. I'm glad. Okay, that was powerful and rude and mean. Georgie picks it up. Have a shot. Why not? You've spent so long out injured, Georgie, that Viper has overtaken you in the goal scoring charts. This is your opportunity to get back to the top. And you're not taking it? Are you really a sponge peg? I thought you were, but if we're not, that's up to you, man. I believed in you. Question is, do you believe in yourself? I don't know the answer to that question. I hope you do. But I think we need to show everyone the recent praise is justified putting a real show out there. Gruev can't find Aronson. Brilliant. I've got a feeling that Gruev might get himself booked again, which isn't what we want. Especially since we might need to sort of raise the intensity as this match goes on. Lewis Baker, Schlupp. Oh, I'm a bit spooked. I don't like it. It's getting a little bit scary now, lads. We sort of need to score a goal. And no one's got any fucking energy. My friend got a pupper last weekend and has taken her to work with her today. You can't say there is dog and then not show dog. Lewis Baker misses. Okay, 60 minutes. Time to make some subs. Issue being, everyone is already fucking knackered. We'll try Wadrogo out wide. Dennis Mann, take me by the hand, lead me to the land, is going to come off for Viper, actually. Who is a spectacular number 9 when he's on his game. And I think he just might be today. Gruev, I'm going to take off for Pascal and Sarah off for Alvin Sanchez. Why not? I'll swap these two, though. No, I won't. Wadrogo's apparently a better winger. And we'll have to hope those 4 changes improve things. Check what's up. Go. Right, 4 changes made. I'm going to start demanding more, actually. Because we're on such a nice little winning run here. It's Sandy, who is a lovely little pup. Hang on. Look at she. She's Sandra D. Little pup of chaos, she. A very good pup. I don't know what to do. What's for 99% of the stream? What? What? You think you should try someone who doesn't actually football and see how much of a shit show you can cause? Oh, God. Yeah, do it. Yep. Because you don't football, you don't management games. Oh my God, it's going to be a team stream and it's going to be incredible. You spend 99% of the stream asking questions. You would, but that'd be great. No. No. Oh, fuck ass. What to do? Pressing forward. Yep, you're good at that. You can play make for us, Georgie. Yeah, you're a supporting attacking midfielder. And Aronson as a shadow striker. Brilliant. Let's do some complete wingbacks. Yep. Georgie's had a bad game. But as has Brendan Williams. I'm going to try Javi Fernandez and see what that does. I know it's another dunk. I know it's another dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JP would cause issues. I wouldn't cause issues. Yeah, tweet me and I will pass them on to the group. I say that a bit like therapist-y. Let's talk to the group about what the issues are and what a good pupper we're dealing with. I was thinking something, but I've forgotten what the something was. That's fine. Right, demand more. Let's get attacking. Go at them. I don't care if we lose 3-0 as long as we are just pushing for a win here. Javi Hernandez to Sanchez. Over the top to Viper. Cut it back for Aronson. Please. Please. Oh, Bren, that was perfect. Hernandez. I'm not taking your pet's corner. To be clear, I'm not taking pet's corner. You started it. And no, I won't show the boys from WhatsApp because you're complaining that I'm taking pet's corner. Georgie, cut it back. Oh, Nelson, please. That's what you're there for. Clemens, Ampadu. Ampadu finds Wolf. Wolf. Into Georgie. Georgie! Right, okay. So, I know I said that we might not necessarily be doing music. But we're going to go to full highlights. I need to see if something works. Also this. Thank you, Piglet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right. Okay. I'm going to need to see if you guys can hear something. You ought to be able to hear this. You still hear it now. If yes, brilliant. Okay. Because you guys know what has to come next, don't you? It's time for the music that makes shit happen. And shit needs to happen. Viper. Another corner. What's the website used to match players to clubs they've played for? How do you mean? Going about the thing I used for the stream yesterday. We're going aggressive. We need to. This is going to be the most aggressive football team I've ever seen. Chris thing. Okay. Too loud music. Hang on. Okay. These are things that we're learning. Georgie. Sanchez. Oh, when you're ball in the goal. That's all we need to do. How about now? That should be way more manageable. Sorry, it's being the new setup thing. I need to bounce it across like 3 different things. So, foreground music. Yeah, why not? That's what we'll call it. Okay, how about now? Is now more good? Hernandez, far post, Alvin Sanchez under it. Okay, cool. There needs to be a way that we win this. Not like that. That isn't how we win this. Murillo. Yeah, on the not showing the entire game thing, I have been tempted in the past. And if I get to a cup final, that might happen. Stevens. Don't win more donk. Yeah, it's not fun. Murillo. Stevens. Back to Murillo. We have been defeated. See you later, War Piglet. On this, we had been on a run unbeaten for 20 matches. That's just in the league. In the cup, 23. And then this happens. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. That's all I've got for you. That's all I've got. And you know what? For that, we're gonna do something that's gonna make me emotionally feel more okay. Maybe not an Italian one. We're gonna do Immaculate Footy, which I'm gonna get the link quickly. There we go. Mitchell, stick around. We're gonna have a wild end to the season. But I feel like this one's very, very doable. You got me for another 10-ish minutes, and I got to run back to training till 4. Boo. Boo. I think I'm going to relatively fly through this one. Leeds, Arsenal, I'm going Ben White. France, Leeds, gotta go. My favourite boy, Georgie Rutter. Leeds Premier League. Oh, what's the wildest one I can think of? Who's the most niche player we had in the Premier League? I want to say Leo Hjelde. Definitely played in the Premier League. Oh, 0.08%. Fantastic. Right. Who has played for Arsenal and Everton? Wobie. Arsenal in the Premier, not Arsenal, Everton in the Premier League. Oh, I'm going to be boring. I'm going to go Jack Harrison. 0.7%. Okay. Oh, hello. French Everton players. Anyone got any French Everton players in mind? Because I don't know. I'll be honest with you. No, I'm struggling with this one. Olivier Decor. Let's give Decor a look, shall we? Oh, perfection. 3%. No. We're not having bullying proxies. That's not on. Right. Who played for Leicester in the Premier League? Let's think of Fuchs. Leicester Arsenal. Does anyone got a Leicester Arsenal? Or a Leicester France? Why have I got a feeling that Mavadivdi was... No, he wasn't French, he's English. Damari Gray. Did Gray play for Arsenal? Fofana's a shout. Fofana's a very good shout. Oh, Kante was probably a better shout, yeah. You got to go as rare as you can, though, haven't you? Right. Arsenal Leicester. I'm trying to think of the wildest one I can. If we want to go Dickov, I will trust you, Compost. Oh, it worked! We got all 9. Yes! Spectacular. Most popular in each spot was Ben White, obviously. Pat Bamford for Leeds in the Premier League. Leo Hjelde was a hell of a pull on that one. We got the most popular for this one, Paul Dickov. Iwobi played for both. Rooney was Everton in the Premier League. That's a weird most popular choice. Luca Digne, I completely forgot about. Kante was the French Leicester player that got picked the most. Vardy for Leicester Premier League. And Ilan Millier. That was not where I was meaning to go. But there's his FB ref page. And yeah, there we go. Nice, complete. Bish, bash, bosh. And now we get back to the pain. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I'm not in the mood for Eminem. I'm very rarely in the mood for Eminem. I don't really like Eminem that much. There's a Royal Mail van in the every car park. For the drama that happens in real jobs. Madness. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Oh, I might be having a connection problem. Let me know if the stream goes a bit jank. Just because that is not the most fun of notifications to get. Lewis Peary did okay before he was subbed off by Southend. My brother-in-law works for Royal Mail, so we're now feuding. Do you work for Every now? Because I thought I worked for a company that isn't very much liked in DAZN. Every is... Oh! Every's an interesting one. Alright, where are we? Make that bigger. Why is Twitch being a little bit of a shit? Okay, cool. Sorted. Oh. Be right back, just have to make a quick call. Yeah, she's calling to call off the wedding to Baby Zebra. All of those dreams have been killed by the role at Every. DPD tend to be okay for me. I don't need to be told. I'm borderline psychic. I say borderline, I am psychic. I know everything. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Big brain. Not here. I don't got one of them. But I had you persuaded for a second, didn't I? You were keeping it a secret. You weren't keeping it that secret, obviously. Because I worked it out. I worked you out. You ain't slick. We know your game. We being society, I guess? Maybe? Am I still running that poll? I am still running that poll. Wait. And we're going pro stream music, but stream music has occasionally proven to be a little bit excessively loud when I've been running it via StreamYard, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. We've actually had a bit of a break between games for once. Do we have some fit footballers now? And we're still set for a record number of wins in the league. We need 2 more to break the record. I'm head off as you're going to grab a snack and a drink. Fair enough. Ouch. Devastating. But yeah, I think I might do one more game in this stream. Then I got washing to do, got a bit of work to do. And yeah, should be quite bearable. Is the nicest way I can put that. Thank you for the Prime subscription, Will. Much appreciated. Just seen that over on the old Twitch. But for some reason, it's not showing up on YouTube. Well, not YouTube, sorry, StreamYard. Make 4 changes to the team. Apparently, Dan James is fit enough to come in. I can't lie, that's tempting. But he's only fit enough for 45 minutes. So he's going to go to the bench. Alvin is going to get himself on the bench as well. Sensi is sort of returning. He's not here yet, but he's on the way, which is nice. No one else from that bench, I think, gets into the team right now. Have I got a left back and a right back? Not got a right back on the bench, so Cody is going to have to go somewhere for Peru. Because we've got... Oh, hang on. Let's do this. And this. And this. There we go. That'll do. Where's Aronson? Oh, he's just centre mid. Okay. Fine. Yeah, why not? Sure. We'll be okay. And as Mitchell says, come on, the lads. It's gonna happen. It's gonna go well. Right, let's go ahead when tackling. Dressing room. This is a match we'll be winning. Match preview, which we can hopefully, desperately, maybe win. Because losing to Stoke has made me genuinely a bit pissed off. I wish it didn't. I wish we're in a world where I could be a little bit more mature about that. It's not the real world. I'm going to be incredibly immature about the whole thing. I've just realised I've still got it to watch the entire match. Let's not do that. Let's go to extended highlights, as we like to. And if you're not yet, as well, I've pinned a message to the top of the chat. Said message being my Twitch channel. So if you're on Twitch, if you're not following yet, if you've got a Prime subscription floating in the wind, that'd be massively appreciated. Thank you. It's like a YouTube membership, but it's free, which is honestly, it takes away the benefit, not the benefit, the negativity of a YouTube membership. Also, call that poll to an end. It seems like we are roughly pro background music, but it sort of depends on context, and that's fine by me. Bannon to Badgertich, who for some reason is playing at Sheffield Wednesday. Doesn't work out for him, though. I'm going to put Donk down as a sign of joy and happiness and hope. Velasco fires it in, far post. Who's under it? Pascal strike 1-0. Yes! Get in! Oh, we needed that one. Makes things a lot easier for us. Cleans things up a bit. Stops the risk. Kills the blood flow. We'll be fine. 1-0. And you know what? I might go full Southgate. We might sit on that 1-0. And no one's going to stop us. Because it's definitely a good idea. And no one can ever... Oh, we got a penalty. Viper steps up. Hopefully this is going in. Absolutely this is going in. Nelson Viper is deadly from the spot. Penref, thank you, Mitchell. We love the way that you are always happy to run in screaming, backing the boys, demanding penalties. Because you're always right. That's the thing. Always spot on. Even when the referee doesn't give the penalty, it should have been. Unless you're, of course, trying to give penalties for the other team. That was probably a foul. Williams to Viper. Can't pick it up, though. Aronson finds Dennis. Man! I love that sometimes, based purely on pitch, you can hear whether or not I'm hopeful and optimistic. I just go higher and higher and higher pitch, the more hopeful things get. Which is, I think that's a good way to do things. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Windass to Traore. That's opened on the wrong tab. Because I was going to pop up the... is it Slovakia, Ukraine? Something like that. The football. Is it Ukraine at all? Yeah, it's Slovakia, Ukraine. Elon Millier finds Pascal Stroke. No, he doesn't. Oh, shit. Okay, it's the bar. Hit the bar. Hit the bar. Dennis Mann turns around. Gets a bit of running going. Come on, Dennis. Into Georgie. Georgie, have a dig. Never mind. Bad touch. Sarah. Oh. Doesn't work out. All right, Williams goes to Georgie. Finds Gabi Sarah. Passy stroke. I'm not going to be happy till we score 3. Basically. I don't think it's possible to feel comfortable as a Leeds United player or manager until you're like ahead. At that point, sure. Roll with it. It's fine. But at 2-0, not comfy. Alan Velasco. Out to Williams. Who just gives it back to Velasco, because why not? Who's going to not shoot? Give it to Wolf. Misses. Bollocks. Shit and bollocks. Gabby Sara, score for me, please. Ampadu, no. It's not happening right now, is it? Hee. Right. Alan Velasco. Far post, strokes under it. Can't score a second time. But Sara, what a stop. What a catch. 3-2 versus Spurs in the 70th minute and then losing 3-4. I'm never comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, you don't be comfy or happy until you are like ahead. Until you've earned comfort and earned happiness. That's the way of Leeds United. Weirdly, Aronson's doing quite well as a ball winner. Didn't see that one coming. Williams out to Velasco. Velasco gives it to Williams. Velasco's back on side. No, he's not. Why did I have optimism? Why did I choose hope? I don't understand. Georgie to Viper. Viper to Man. Man. Oh, scores his first goal for Leeds. Work rate merchant. Yeah, that's true. I did forget the work rate merchant bit. But Dennis Mann has done his thing. Scored a corker from outside the box. Wonderful. Right, let's make some changes. Because Man is now apparently partially injured. And we can do half an hour of Dan James. Not half an hour, sorry, 45 minutes. Half a game. So we might as well bring on Dan, see what happens. Hopefully, Mr. Dan James can do pretty good for us here. No keeper could have kept that out. Yeah, Dennis Mann hit it so hard that it might look like the keeper touched it. No, it phased through his hand. He hit it that hard. I do find it weird that in quantum physics that's a thing that could happen. Like, in theory, if you fire something hard enough at something else, it could just phase through it and not interact in any way, shape, or form. Like, it wouldn't even destroy the thing. It just goes through. Which is weird. Yeah, quantum tunneling. Because you've ignored the strong nuclear force, because the sheer oomph means that there isn't an impact. Wolf. That's a pain. Right, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Donkey indeed. Donkey, donkey, donk. 3-1 still. Let's make some changes, keep people fit and healthy. Williams is now suspended for the next match, so we might as well keep him on till the end. We'll sub off Marius. I don't want to bring Sensi on right now. Feels like a risk. Velasco I'm going to take off because tired and consistently injured. And Ampadu can come off for Pascal Clemens. It's a good set of changes. It's enough. It'll do. It's fine. Xavi Hernandez gets himself booked instantly. Okay, I respect it. Can you get an assist to go with it? 8 minutes of added time. Sure, why not? Pascal. James. Back post. Sanchez. Stroke. Up to Sanchez, who just wasn't ready for it. But that's okay. It's 3-1. 20 seconds-ish remaining. Wedraugo, sorry. Alvin Sanchez gives it back to Stroke. It doesn't work out, but Williams picks the ball back up. It's got to be full time in a second, right? There we go. Pleased with the performance, but we need to move on and not be too comfy. Yeah. Because it was, at the end of the day, 3-1, and it was Sheffield Wednesday. So I don't think you can be the happiest. But we take a win. Dennis Mann injured. Dennis! Stay fucking healthy, man. Literally, man. Oh, right. Lewis Perry scored at the very least, which I guess is fine. Palace plus Brian Barry Murphy. What the fuck is a Brian Barry Murphy? Is he not even caretaking? Is he the manager? No, he's actually their manager. They've signed a guy called Brian Barry Murphy, who I've never heard of. Okay, are they by any chance screwed? Yeah, absolutely. Well, that looks like a lot of players pushing for exits next summer, doesn't it? Which should be fun. Any weird surprises across the rest of Europe? San Sebastian not getting Europe would be very weird, but that's okay. Other than that, normal-ish relegation zone. Not Spanish second division. We want to look at the Bundesliga. San Pauli, Kiel, sort of standard. Nothing too weird. Although a striker at Kiel is somehow one of the best in the Bundesliga, despite them being bottom. This could be causing them problems, I think. Serie A, anyone struggling that shouldn't be. Juve and Roma are screwed, and I don't understand why. Not relegation threatened, though. Is there any, like, talent? Okay. Considerable. And then Ligue 1, there is no one of value likely to get relegated. Basically, I'm playing the game of who's going to have a really tasty release clause. I'm also, for the next season, going to add a bunch more leagues as view only. So we'll add the Dutch, we'll add the Belgians. Where's the Dutch? Is it down as Netherlands? Yes. Division. View only. Have I got the US of A on here? I ain't not got the US of A on here. Let's put on the US of A, shall we? That becomes view only. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Might slow the game down a touch, but not too badly. Back, have you missed donks? You missed one. We conceded to Sheffield Wednesday, but we still won 3-1. I reckon I'm going to end the stream after this Sunderland match in the middle of the week. That feels like a goodish spot to call it. Brandon Williams has a 2-match ban. Wonderful. Perfect. Brilliant. Love it. As a result of this ban, he'll be absent starting from the Championship game against Watford at Vicarage Road in 7 days. He'll also miss Borough. It's not good. See what Southgate said about Calvin? I have. And as much as people dunked on him for it, he's got a point. Because look at the England squad and ask yourself who is the true halfback style defensive midfielder that plays there naturally and is comfortable there. Because Declan Rice is way more box to box than that. Kobbie Mainoo? Maybe. Adam Wharton? Maybe. But they're too young to rely on to start. And a lot of the dunking on him, you did have a choice to take him though. I think it's more a case of that version of Calvin Phillips is what we're missing. Because no one is making a genuine argument for Calvin now to be picked for a Euro squad just because that's not where he is. He's not at that level at the moment. Sorry, I've got the Ukraine-Slovakia match in the background. Delicious save from Ukraine. We're fearing Hector. Who's Hector? Don't know. Should I care? Also don't know. Right. You agree completely, but you shouldn't have said it because PR-wise it's terrible. Yeah. I think if he... It's a phrasing problem more than a substance problem. Did that save Sunderland were the favourites? I doubt it. Oh, shit. Yeah, somehow. The 7th. Oh, they're on a decent run. Yeah. Looking at it. Ah. But also, it's a cup match, so I don't know if I'm that arsed. Like, we'll give it a go. We'll do what we can. But do you really want to push as hard as possible? Probably not. Piri didn't do too much against Aldershot. But then again, it's Aldershot. Yeah, with the Southgate thing, if he phrases it as I don't think we have a pure defensive fielder that does the same as Calvin Phillips did in 2021, that's a better way of phrasing it. And that's what he's meaning. But yeah, I see where the issues are coming from. Dan James is a yellow card away from being suspended. There's so many players here that are a game away from being suspended. So I'm going to do something potentially very stupid. I'm going to play them all. Because if I do that, who knows? Might be okay. Archie can hop onto the bench. He's fit enough now. Xavi Hernandez is suspended for this game, which isn't good. I think that'll do it, to be honest with you. Maybe Viper, but maybe I want to keep Viper fit. We don't need to do too much resting, is the thing. Yeah, I think we send that team. See how it does. Semantics are important, especially after such a bad performance. Yeah, absolutely. But in terms of critique, it's more. This is a stinky attempt at PR than what you have said is factually wrong, because he's kind of right. Like the number of times in that game where we were just missing someone to intercept the ball and then progress it. Because Rice I mean, he tried, but he's not used to single pivoting. And when you've got Trent next to him, who isn't used to being a midfielder, the start's going a bit wrong. Sensi, have a go. We want to welcome you back by you scoring a goal, Stefano. That would be wonderful. Sure, he's a decent guy, but he's a terrible coach and tactically flaccid. Yeah, that's probably the fairest way I've seen it put, to be honest with you. He's a bit... It feels... yeah. Comes off tone deaf. Everyone's criticising his overly defensive style and parking the bus after scoring one, and he comes up and says we don't have the defensive player he wants. The thing is, I get that, but your defence is always and always has to be built on the back of like a decent defence. Attacks are built on your defenders. And if you've got a backline that isn't comfortable passing the ball out, it's not great. There's also the slight further issue of we're horrific down the left-hand side. Down the left-hand side, you've got not a left-back Kieran Trippier and not a left winger Phil Foden. And you're basically saying, okay, can you win games against teams that like are definitely up in the conversation to have like dark horse style runs? It's not going to work. Stupid. So like, I don't know why we're not thinking of things like maybe play Bellingham deeper. Because we know he can do that. He can be like an 8. But we seem intent on calling him a 10 because that's what he was at Real Madrid. And like, don't know. Now, it's been said a lot, but Bielsa with the attackers that we have would have been the most delicious international football you'll ever see. Yeah, basically. I can't disagree. My only thought on that is... fuck me, what a goal. How effectively does Bielsa ball... I've said that right, Slovakia have scored 2. How effectively does it translate to the international stage? Because we know that like you need a pre-season with Bielsa to smash it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People saying Gordon for left wing, Bellingham deep with Foden as a 10, and Gomez at left back, who's been playing there most of the season. That works. That is genuinely not a bad idea. Honestly. But not where we are, unfortunately. My hope for the Slovenia match is that Southgate goes into it thinking something really didn't work last time, so let's do something weird, and goes for either a tactical change or a complete switch up of the lineup or something like that, because we're through. We're already through. We might not top the group, we might not come second in the group, but never in this format of the Euros has a team failed to go through on 4 points. So we're fine. It's okay. But It's tough. Definitely a tough one. Okay, I'm going to change the system a bit in the second half. Because we ain't winning, and it's not going perfectly at the moment. So we can make some little adjustments. What a little ball. Wonderful. Velasco cuts it back for Williams. Williams. It doesn't work. Wolf. James. Oh, Dan! What if we lock Southgate in his hotel room and get someone else in for in-game management for the rest of the tournament? It's definitely a take. Very fun one. Get Scoobs in. Let's not remember that first 46 minutes against Scum. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, aren't we at the point where it's basically sort of understood by everyone involved that Southgate's probably going after the Euros? So, like, at this point, the Southgate out conversation is we're not going to sack him right before like the later stages of the tournament because that's madness. That's how you end up with like a revolt in the dressing room, especially when the players have been like, actually, we quite like playing under him. So it becomes a sort of wider question of, okay, but who's next? So use these Euros as a means of learning what went wrong before, what we can do after, and how we land at better next time. Williams to Gruev. Gruev finds Velasco into Georgie. Doesn't work. Velasco, Georgie. Shit. Right. Alan Velasco over to Marius Wolf. Sensei, have a dig. Never mind. Was that a... really hope that would be a foul. That would make things a lot more comfy. Williams, far post. Georgie's under it. Somehow doesn't score. Neither does Sensei. How does that happen? Anyway, Dan James, far post. Cresswell, not Ampadu. He scored, but it's not in the league, and it's a league goal that we really want from him. Williams. Go forwards, not backwards. Because it's still only 2 goals of lead. Jesus Christ, Mudryk just put a shot into orbit. Unchallenged as well. It's just him going for a run. And he just pew to the moon and back. Genuinely, it had enough welly on it to go moon and back. Sensei to Velasco. Velasco fire to the far post. Dan James wins a header, not on target. Which is a bit of a shame. But that's okay. Nearly there. Mudrykitarian. The corners are going a lot better now as well. I've realised. Oh, fuck off. Williams has gotten booked again. He's booked for the next 2 in the league and the next one in the FA Cup as well. It's honestly impressive at this stage. I thought there was a handball in that, but that's okay. Sensei. Nice little ping. There we go. Oh, I thought someone was down the line. Right, gonna drop Georgie in because he's not tired. Brandon Williams, I might as well keep on. What Roberts is that? That's a very good question. Patrick Roberts. Ampadu's on the tired side, so we'll bring little Pascal Clemens on. Dan James is recovering from injury, so we'll try Alvin Sanchez. And Woodrogo can go on there. We'll keep the rest of the players off the pitch for now. just so we can make any changes we need if there's an injury. Oshishe. Nicely blocked by Wadrogo. Melier makes the save. I can't believe that one of the solutions to the England problem right now that is genuinely pitched in my chat is hold Gareth Southgate hostage. It's not even as a hostage. Why is Bellingham at centre forward now? Williams goes to Sensi. Georgie, have a go. Oh, he's not got his shooting boots back, has he? Fuck. I was eating a strawberry lace, you dickhead. No! Oh. Nice stop by Griffith. Sensi finds Georgie down the line. I'm liking him on the left wing. He's holding us hostage, to be fair. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth. A son for a son. Wonder who's watched House of the Dragon. 5-star hotel room, will be living his best life. It'd be a good life until you realise that you've locked the door. And the moment you unlock the door, he leaves. How are you giving him food? I think you've just killed him. You've starved Gareth Southgate to death for playing Trent as a midfielder. Which, honestly, I kind of respect. It might be the best move. Moments to go in this match now. Who's that singer who cuffed someone to a radiator? Oh! The name is evading me. No, I don't know. It's not coming to me. Kashuk. Oh, nice catchy lamp. Put a microwave in there and stock his mini fridge with meals, also breakfast bars and shakes, he'd be fine. If you're giving someone some cheapo meal deals every single day, I think fine isn't quite going to be the right words. Cardi B, I think. I have not heard that one about Cardi B before. Then again, I am so out of the loop that I know very little about Cardi B anyway. Gruev. Ah! Alvin Sanchez. Crosswell under it, but that's time. A nice little 3-1 win. I kind of want the youth to come through now. But also, I might do that on a later stream. Chelsea are out. Thank you very much, Blackburn. Brighton knock out Gillingham. Both Manchester sides win. Norwich beat Fulham. Sheffield United beat Aston Villa. And Spurs demolish Bournemouth. Ideally here, we want one of Blackburn, Norwich, Sheffield United. With the only away side that won. Turns out I should just join at the start. If I join halfway through, my aura kills the team. I think they're just surprised by your presence. It's like that meme from The Office where the American Office, where Angela sneaks up on Dwight and he turns around and she's like, "Fuck!" It feels like that. Dan, you don't need to force a move. You know that, right? He's got a rating of 7.3 though, and he's good. And he's homegrown in country. I'll do 45. Okay, I'll do 50. That seems fair to me. Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams. If you would stop getting booked, we'd be fine. Espirito Santo is unhappy with the lack of first-team football for Omar Richards. I will go in and say he's not good enough. Oh. Did he really leave that conversation just like, yeah, fair? Yeah, sure. He's not good enough. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, okay. Ooh, there's a potential for signing Buonanotte at some point. Potential isn't here right now, but imagine. Who's the best pure player on this list right now? Kukurea. Genuinely might sign him as a left back when we get promoted. He looks very Tilbury Skins. What? I don't know what you mean. And now I feel stupid. I mean, I am, but I also feel it. That's no fun. It's no good place to be. Bielsa are excited, set for record points haul. We only need 6 to match the old record, and we have 12 games left. Yeah, we're probably fine. We're even with the record number of wins, so 6 draws, and we've leveled it. Jack Stacey's excellent defensive record. Maybe not. Nelson Viper wasn't player of the month. Irritating. He is the young player of the month, though, which is very, very nice. And I wasn't manager of the month. You shit. I literally beat Sunderland. Is it Ruben Crespo that isn't a very good fitness coach? Maybe. Yeah, Crespo. I'll request to add some more coaches, though, because Radiator Person was Boy George, not Cardi B. That's quite a difference. I'm surprised you've kept Fark as assistant manager. He'd be expensive to sack. And I could not be bothered getting rid. That's the dog. So, either way, I'm going to get off because I was going to... One sec. Hello! Right. Anyway, I'm going to read these emails, and then I am going to get off to get some bits and bots and babs and stuff done. More coaches. Very nice. We'll do the draw, and then get to it. Arlo has opinions too. Arlo isn't allowed opinions. Arlo is too dim to have opinions. I'm not going yet, Mitchell. We're doing the draw. Brighton at home 2. Shit. I would suggest, by the way, when you leave, giving this Ukraine match a watch. It's been very entertaining from what I've seen. FA Cup draws Leeds against Brighton, who are currently 13th in the Premier Division. I think we have a genuinely good shot at that. On Sunday, the 17th of March. I trust us, you know. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance. I don't know any more of the lines. Franz call up unlikely for return. What? Below par performances for Leeds will have done nothing to convince Deschamps that he deserves a call up on current form. He scored 16. He's got 9 assists. What more do you want? He's been really good. Anyway, I am going to leave it at that. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, pop a like on it. Subscribe if you're not yet. Also on Twitch. I guess I have to say, give me a follow as well now. Yeah. And I will see you later. Toodaloo.